Hoagland, Rosanna, class of '59. Just being up in Hanover for our 50th and saying so long to President Wright. It's a real privilege to welcome you to the Dartmouth community. I have a real challenge for you. I know you were a high school quarterback. I've heard Harvard come up in your conversations a number of times. You think your anthropology background will help us do better on the gridiron against Harvard?
No. Well, you know, let me stop for a minute and just pay tribute to Jim Wright. You know, I've said it very clearly. Let me say it again here. I would not be here, you know, as the first Asian American president of an Ivy League institution. I would not be here if it had not been for Jim Wright's work. As I've gotten to know Jim, it's just been amazing to watch one human being take the fate of an entire institution and literally put it on his back. If someone takes a shot at Dartmouth, he puts his body in front and takes the shot. And so, you know, he's just been such an incredible president. You know, it's going to be impossible to fill his shoes. But the one really great thing that he left me was that from here on out, the football team only can get better. And Jim pointed that out to me, right? Jim said, you know, the biggest favor I'm doing for you is having an 0-10 season, so anything you do, it's all yours, buddy. So he's that thoughtful of a man, Jim Wright. You know, football is something that I've been passionate about since I was a very young kid. And you know, Buddy is one of the great heroes in the Dartmouth tradition. And I am very excited about what we could do together. I mean, I think a lot of freshmen and sophomores played last year. I think that you know, putting a lot of freshmen and sophomores on the field is great for the next year. Now, you know, I plan on being at the first day of practice. And I plan on being out there and encouraging all the other students to be out there to cheer them on. I think that in my own experience, you know, let me just make a confession. In my senior year in high school, we lost all our games too. So I got something to prove. But when I was a sophomore and junior, we won some football games. I have to tell you, it was the greatest feeling of any sports experience just to win a football game. So also because our most generous donors tell me, you know, the only score they report in the New York Times is the football score. You know, it doesn't matter that we did so well in baseball and women's basketball. It's going to be something I pay attention to, but out of joy. I love working with young people, and I hope that we can find a way to execute and win a lot of football games. I can guarantee you I'll pay attention to it.